It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying. And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of this wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Yuki Tsunoda, and Norris, Antonelli, Albon, Fernando Alonso, and Pierre Gasly, Lawson, Webber, Jack Doohan, and Hülkenberg, Coulthard, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, and Ollie Behrman, Ocon, Stroll, Bortoletto, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay? Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are, okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 34.6. Albon, Tsunoda and Norris. And we're in front of Hulkenberg, Coulthard and Alonso. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 33.0. Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc and Piastri.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre, has been home to the US Grand Prix since 2012, the latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles per hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. What a race we have in store today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Lando Norris, and Antonelli, Gasly, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, and Fernando Alonso, Albon, Coulthard, Isaac Hadjar, and Bortoletto, Behrman, Doohan, Lance Stroll, and Liam Lawson, Sainz, Piastri, Ocon, and Mark Webber rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Okay, let's try not to worry about being down here at the back. You've got the speed, you've got the car, so just take it easy and the race will come to you. DRS. DRS now available. P20, P20. Piastri's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Lawson behind. They're on fresh mediums. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. 27 laps to go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Have been a problem removing the right rear wheel. We need to try and put it behind us though, and let's finish this race strong. You only have to stop once now, 1 stop left. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. Alright, we're last of the running cars right now. Okay, Bortoletto just ahead. Let's push. Okay, gap ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. 19 laps to go. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, let's go now, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, so that's P20 right now, P20, Ocon ahead. Okay, Bortoletto behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. And 11 laps to go. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. sat in 16th right now. Gasly's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 3.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. The car behind is Lawson. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number one, Max Verstappen. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.